Long before cities, long before history, Earth was frozen, a world carved from ice and silence. Blizzards howled across endless white plains. Glaciers towered higher than mountains, and beneath that frozen sky, giants walked. Mammoths, saber-toothed cats, dire wolves, and armored beasts, creatures born for a planet in chaos. But the Ice Age was no gentle winter. It was a cycle of life and extinction, of beauty and terror, where even the mightiest could vanish overnight. To understand how they ruled and why they fell, we must return to the Age of Giants.
2.5 million years ago, the Earth tilted slightly on its axis. A small change, barely measurable, but enough to alter everything. Seasons grew harsher, snow lingered, ice began to spread from the poles. Forests retreated, deserts froze. In this new world, only the adaptable survived. Life evolved thicker fur, larger bodies, and sharper instincts. And so began the Pleistocene epoch, the age of mammoths, mastodons, saber-toothed cats, and men. The Earth had turned to ice, and evolution answered its call.
Across Europe and North America, herds of woolly mammoths thundered across frozen plains. Massive, intelligent creatures that lived in close-knit families. Beside them, the giant ground sloth lumbered slowly through icy forests, tearing branches with claws the size of daggers. Predators stalked their every step. The saber-toothed cat, Smilodon, lay in ambush, its fangs as long as a human hand. The short-faced bear, larger than any living carnivore, ruled by brute force. And among these giants, a new hunter appeared, Homo erectus, the ancestors of modern humans. Armed with fire and cunning, they began to challenge the beasts that had ruled for millennia. It was no longer just survival of the fittest, it was survival of the smartest.
Then the climate shifted again. Temperatures plummeted. Glaciers expanded, burying continents beneath miles of ice. Entire regions became uninhabitable. Those who could not migrate or adapt perished. Species that once thrived began to vanish, one by one. The ice tightened its grip, and even the giants began to fall.
But the cold forged resilience. Woolly rhinoceroses evolved to withstand sub-zero winds. Musk oxen formed defensive circles to protect their young. humans learned to craft weapons of stone and bone, to wear furs, and to hunt in coordinated packs. For thousands of years, an uneasy balance endured. Beasts and men, predator and prey, locked in an ancient rhythm. Then, as the Earth warmed again, that balance collapsed. The glaciers began to retreat, revealing green valleys and flowing rivers. But for many Ice Age creatures, the change was fatal. The warmth that revived the planet ended their reign. Years ago, the last mammoths roamed the tundra of Siberia. Isolated, starving, fading into memory. The saber-toothed cat vanished. The giant ground sloth disappeared into the jungles of South America, never to return. Humanity had risen, and with it came the dawn of civilization. But the cost was immense. The age of giants was over, buried beneath the melting ice. Their bones now lie frozen in permafrost, perfectly preserved, silent witnesses to a vanished world. Today, scientists unearth their remains, tusks, teeth, and DNA frozen in time. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding how life endured the planet's harshest trial. Yet, as our world warms once again, the echoes are unmistakable. Glaciers are melting, species are vanishing, and deep within the Arctic, the Ice Age stirs once more, revealing secrets and warnings we are only beginning to understand. The Ice Age was not just a story of cold. It was a story of power, adaptation, and loss. A time when giants ruled the Earth and paid the ultimate price for it. But what if the ice returns? What if, beneath the thawing permafrost, something ancient waits to awaken? Because history has shown one truth again and again. The Earth always resets. And when it does, giants walk once more.